Okay, we are live.
Mute myself. Good evening, and welcome to our 2020 Virtual Music Department Awards. I'm Willis Spencer, the Music Department Chair, and on behalf of the music faculty, I want to thank you very much for joining us tonight as we take this time to celebrate our year and honor our most outstanding students. It has been an excellent year for TAPSCO. This year was marked with outstanding performances, including several marching band competitions, football games, our joint Oktoberfest concert, the winter concerts, major works performances, music assessments, where both our instrumental and vocal groups received superior ratings, which qualified us for the state festival. Solo and ensemble festivals, the spring musical of Matilda on stage. This year, we also congratulate 11 students who participated in Baltimore County Public Schools All Honors Ensemble and 6 students who were selected to be a part of the Maryland State Choir. And we had 1 student who qualified for the BSO side-by-side program. This has been a fantastic year in the Patapsco Music Department, and we would like to take time to congratulate our students, as it is an honor to be able to share this celebration with their families, guardians, and friends. This year is particularly special because it embarks a new moment in our journey for us all. I believe that these moments that we are currently experiencing have come with many lessons that I also believe that we may be able to take with us when we are able to join again. It has taught patience, to live in the moment, to appreciate the small components of our daily interactions, and us learning to just breathe. But importantly, it has taught us that we can still recognize and celebrate the strengths of our students, their numerous accomplishments, and all that is waiting for us in the near future. We are proud of our students and looking forward to how this new generation will embark on their personal journey and tackle the world that waits ahead for them. We appreciate you, your families, and your talents that you so often share with us and our community. You make a difference, and we want to thank you for doing so. Now, without further ado, we're going to begin with our 9th grade Instrumental Music Awards presented by Mrs. Lauren Milano.
These certificates are presented to 9th grade instrumental and vocal students who have demonstrated outstanding achievement in their performing ensembles. Naomi Akiender, Kaylee Beasley, Kaylin Bellamy, Christopher Coleman, Magdalene Fahey, Caitlin Gaff, Emily Hopkins, Macy Janiski, Arion Johnson, Connor Kirtrick, Jada Lawston, Abigail Long, Megan Morris, Ella Pessy, Matthew Pick, Gretchen Siegert, Norman Smith, Darrell Stokes, Noah Thomas, Ethan Toms Chesley, and Elijah White. And now, Mr. Byers will present the 9th grade Vocal Music Awards.
Good evening. I have the privilege of presenting the 9th grade Vocal Music Awards. These are certificates presented to 9th grade instrumental and vocal students who have demonstrated outstanding achievement in their performing ensembles. These are the vocal students. We'll start with Linda Brown, Anaya Igu, Malik Hendricks, Rebecca Peterson, Tyler Resch, Julia Stockberger, Emily Sturm, Nasia Thomas, Jack Tice, and Madison Wise. Congratulations to the 9th grade Vocal Music Award winners. At this time, I'd like to turn it over to Mr. Willis Spencer, who will be presenting the Director's Award for Band.
The Director's Award honors the most outstanding first-year member of the high school band, chorus, and orchestra, and I have the opportunity to present the Band Award. This year's recipient has gone above and beyond this year by participating in our Symphonic Winds Ensemble. They were the only freshmen to play in our pit orchestra for Matilda. They have also auditioned for the high school All Honors Band, as well as Wind Ensemble for next year. I congratulate this person on a job well done and continued success. And this year's recipient is Miss Ella Pesci. Congratulations, Ella.
The Director's Award for Chorus is an award that honors the most outstanding first-year member of the Patriot Choir. And I have the honor of awarding this award. Give me a moment to open it up. This recipient of the Director's Award goes to a young artist who exemplifies excellence in everything she does. She is the epitome of what it means to be a team player, while setting an example for others to follow. She works hard every day in music and seems to grasp most of the musical concepts with ease and has an absolutely beautiful voice. She participated in the spring production of Matilda and even took private vocal lessons to improve her voice. Although many students showed an eagerness to learn, this student really surprised all of us who knew her with her vocal development this year. She sets up and cleans up the room, all the chairs, any trash left behind, and was often the last one to leave in order to clean up after her classmates. This year's Director's Award for Patriot Choir goes to Rebecca Peterson. Congratulations, Rebecca. And now Ms. Foster will be presenting the Director's Award for Mixed Chorus.
Our apologies, there seems to be a little error. We're going to go along with Mrs. Milano. Is going to present the Director's Award for Orchestra.
Alrighty, so the Director's Award for Orchestra is supposed to recognize the most outstanding first-year member of the high school orchestra. I've had the pleasure of knowing the student for several years, and I'm so glad that I finally got to teach them in 9th grade. While the student is incredibly talented, they are also super modest, and they are well respected by their peers and well liked by all. They work hard in every area between maintaining good grades and participating in sports, all while still practicing their instrument and always doing exactly what is expected of them. I really enjoyed watching this student grow as a musician this year, and I'm really excited to see what they accomplish throughout high school. I know the student will continue to stay humble and always continue to work hard. This student is Abigail Long. Congratulations, Abby. And next up, Mr. Spencer will be presenting the 10th grade Instrumental Music Awards.
All right, so I have the honor to present the 10th grade Instrumental Music Honors Awards. This is for students that are in 10th grade, recognized for outstanding achievements in 10th grade instrumental music. Our first recipient is Nia Adams. Helen Ahmad. Corinne Barca. Terrell Clayton. Kayla Delaney. Abigail Dodge. Clarence Driver Stanford. Sean Godding. Alicia Hartley Scott. Olivia Jones. Michael Mackey. Miguel Maldonado. Madison McGee. Zachary Shell. Caitlin Somerville. And Faith Wilson. Next, we're going to have Mrs. Foster present the 10th grade Vocal Music Awards.
All right, hello. Like Mr. Spencer said, I will be presenting the 10th grade Vocal Music Awards. I will start first with Chara Chicon Rivera. Damon Davis. Sky Faison. Javier Futrell. Kristen Jones. Angelina Martin. Hope Michael. Caitlin Mitchell. Katia Portillo. And Charlie Scott. Congratulations to the 10th grade Vocal Music Award recipients. And at this time, Mr. Spencer will be presenting the John Potter Marching Band Award.
Okay, the John Potter Marching Band Award is students that are recognized for their outstanding dedication and achievement in the Patapsco High School and Center for the Arts Marching Band. So this award is going to be presented to two students this year. Both were outstanding this year for our season. You would always see them on time to rehearsals, at all of our competitions, always seeing what needed to be done, or taking care of things in advance before you were even told that it needed to be done. Providing encouragement to our members, even when it was hot during camp or a performance didn't go as well as planned, they were always just that positive role model. I believe everybody in the band would look up to these individuals. They're going to be greatly missed this year or for next year. And I would like to recognize our first recipient, Ryan Bates. And our second, Mitchell Wilson. Congratulations to Ryan and Mitchell. Thank you. Next up, we're going to have our 11th grade Instrumental Music Awards presented by Mrs. Lauren Milano.
Alrighty, so these certificates are presented to 11th grade instrumental and vocal students who have demonstrated outstanding achievement in their performing ensembles. First up, we have Prince Apia, Brian Bennett, Blaine Burhanu, Jalen Brody, Miranda Bird, Leah Carney, Emily Catanzariti, Dean Curry, Rashad Darden, Maddie Dillon, Miracle Dukes, Savannah Elfring, Donna Estrada Reyes, Ariel Fino, Travis Flahart, Jordan Hendrick, Gwendolyn Keith, Max Partlow, Michael Pfeiffer, Alexa Rebert, Nima Robinson, and Kayla Santiago. And next we will have Miss Adelong presenting the 11th grade Vocal Music Awards.
Thank you, Miss Milano. Okay, here we go. Kirsten Burns, Emily Connell, Kara Ewing, Sophia Fife, Emma Gelato, Charlie Gray, Gavin Jacobson, Mason Cagle, Dylan Nye, Carlos Pagan Cruz, Katie Pipkin, Danae Simmons, Paul Steinert, Ashley Swain, Alexandria Torres, and Ayana Wilson. Congratulations, 11th grade vocal students. And now we will turn it over to Mr. Byers and Mr. Spencer. Mr. Byers, sorry, we have some technical difficulties. Could you please unmute your mic? There you go. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. You didn't want to hear what I said anyway, so I'll start again. This is take two. So the All Honors chorus audition is a rigorous audition that students partake in order to participate in the countywide chorus. And I have a great deal of pride for these students, and watching them perform with this ensemble has been a real joy for me over the years. So without further ado, I'm going to get to the list. Okay. We'll start off with Alicia Cheney, Emily Connell, Damond Davis, Medina Diallo, Emma Gelato, Emily Harrison, Gavin Jacobson, Danae Simmons, and Ayana Wilson. Congratulations to this year's vocal music all honors students. And I'll pass it on to Mr. Spencer.
Yep, thank you. Congratulations. And I have the opportunity to present two students that were accepted into the All Honors Band and Orchestra. Our first recipient would be Mr. Brian Bennett. And for the orchestra, Miss Maddie McGee. Congratulations. Our next area I would like to recognize is that one student who was part of the Baltimore Symphony Orchestra side-by-side program. This is a wonderful opportunity that the student had, and they went and had to audition. They had to first be accepted into the All Honors program. Then they had to go audition with a panel of judges. They were then selected, a few from Baltimore County high schools, to represent this group. And they get to play side by side with the actual musicians of the Baltimore Symphony Orchestra. This year, the Wind Ensemble and Chamber Orchestra had the opportunity to attend. This year's recipient goes to Mr. Brian Bennett. Congratulations, Brian. All right, next, I'm going to pass this over to Mr. Byers, who is going to recognize the All-State and Junior Senior recognitions.
This year, we were very fortunate to have 6 students participate in All-State Chorus, which was unfortunately canceled due to the COVID-19 crisis. The students are Alicia Cheney, Damond Davis, Medina Diallo, Emma Gelato, Gavin Jacobson, and Danae Simmons. Congratulations to those students who passed a very rigorous audition and were selected for All-State Chorus.
Now it is my honor to present the Tri-M Music Honor Society stoles, which most seniors hopefully received with their cap and gown last week. These students have been a part of this honor society for 1 to 3 years. Some of them have been in there since their 10th grade year. And we were able to do a lot of activities, although not as many as normal, but we hope that we can get together again. And congratulations to you, students. The first on the list is Caroline Bartram, Ryan Bates, Paige Bates, Gabby Berry, Drew Bickle, Logan Boxwell, Kayla Braxton, Michaela Brown, Alicia Cheney, Cynthia Cole, Medina Diallo, Kylie Diffenball, Sekinat Dosunmu, Wasilat Dosunmu, Jasmine Elliott, Cheyenne Elliott, Jabad Garcia, Vanessa Hernandez, Madison Murray, Antonio Nguyen, Jamari Richmond, Monier Sawyer, Zachary Smith, Langston Taylor, Alexis Tucker, Logan Welsh, Khalil Wheeler, Mitchell Wilson. Congratulations. Good luck. Now I'll turn it over to Mr. Spencer.
Okay, I have the privilege to present the 12th grade Instrumental Music Awards. These students have been successful throughout their 4 years at Patapsco and within the music department. First, I would like to recognize Miss Brayna Angle, Ryan Bates, Gabby Berry, Drew Bickle, Logan Boxwell, Kayla Braxton, Michaela Brown, Cynthia Cole, Jasmine Elliott, Cheyenne Elliott, Jabad Garcia, Vanessa Hernandez, Maddie Murray, Antonia Nugent, Jamari Richmond, Monier Sawyer, Andrew Schleicher, Kara Simmons, Zachary Smith, Langston Taylor, Jessica Tour, Logan Welsh, Khalil Wheeler, Grace Wilson, and Mitchell Wilson. Congratulations, seniors. At this time, I'd like to turn it over to Mr. Byers, who is going to present the 12th grade vocal members.
And this year's 12th grade vocal music students represent the very best of students who have had success over the 4 years in the vocal music program. First on our list, Caroline Bartram, Paige Bates, Stephen Burrows, Nyla Kovahay, Medina Diallo, Kylie Diffenball, Sekinat Tosunmu, Wasilat Tosunmu, Serena Collison, and Gretchen Rayford. Congratulations, vocal music seniors. And I'd like to turn it back to Mr. Spencer for the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award for Instrumental.
Thank you. So the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award was introduced in 1974 with the approval of his widow, Lucille Armstrong, to honor outstanding jazz students. Each year, one instrumental and one vocal student are recognized for outstanding achievement in jazz. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate this student on a job well done. This person has worked very, very hard with our jazz program, is seen with countless hours after school, practicing and practicing. They have auditioned for many groups, including the All Honors Jazz program. They have been seen being a mentor to other students and helping them get better at their craft. This person is involved in Colors Jazz Ensemble, which is a group that performs at various locations. And this person really has a strong passion for jazz. And I would like to present this year's Louis Armstrong Jazz Award to Khalil Wheeler. Congratulations, Khalil. And now Mr. Byers will present for the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award for vocal.
Before I do, I'd like to read a little bit more about Louis Armstrong and his phenomenal jazz skills. He was able to dazzle audiences around the world. And one of Louis's greatest personality traits were his humility and generosity. He just loved people, and he always tried to understand them too. And I think those traits certainly carry over and are evident in our vocal music department recipient. And the recipient of the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award goes to a student who embraces music with her entire mind and heart. She is extremely naturally gifted in music, but is also very conscientious about how she approaches her craft, with a sense of professionalism that is unusual for her age. She has taken advantage of so many opportunities offered at Patapsco and outside of school. She sang in chamber choir, Great Expectations, gospel choir, vocal jazz, and in addition, she participated in enrichment activities outside of school, including All Honors Chorus, All Honors Jazz Ensemble, as well as All State Chorus for several of her years as a high school student. Included in her extracurricular activities were also solo and ensemble at the county and state levels. She is a gifted jazz artist, equally comfortable in classical, as well as several pop genres. Her talent is abundant. I wish her the very best of luck in all that she undertakes in her future. And this year's recipient of the Louis Armstrong Award goes to Alicia Cheney. Congratulations, Alicia.
All right, so I'm going to present the Rachel Barton Pine Award. And the Rachel Barton Pine Award is presented to an orchestra student who exhibits qualities of positivity, willingness to overcome challenges, and an interest in a wide array of musical forms, all characteristics of world-renowned violinist Rachel Barton Pine. Rachel Barton Pine is a young concert artist whose career has included performing with some of the world's finest orchestras. But in addition to concertizing, Rachel Barton is known for her great enthusiasm for music education, for experimenting with many types of music, and for her positivity. So the student receiving this award has been such a joy to teach for the past 4 years. They're always kind, and they always make sure to learn their music, all while staying extremely busy with their academics and their sports. I could always count on the student to help others, and they always did it with such a calm and respectful manner. Their leadership skills over the last 4 years have not gone unnoticed, and the student has been such an important part of our orchestra. And this student is Logan Welsh. Congratulations. And next up, Mr. Spencer is going to be presenting the John Philip Sousa Award.
Thank you. Since 1954, thousands of high schools have honored their top band students with the John Philip Sousa Award. It was created with the cooperation of Helen Sousa, Albert and Priscilla Sousa, daughters of the famous composer and bandmaster. The pinnacle of achievement in a high school band program, the Sousa Award recognizes outstanding dedication and superior musicianship. The award has become a nationwide symbol of excellence in musical achievement. This year's recipient is a senior who has been recognized countless times to help out our program. They are a member of our marching band. They have auditioned for Baltimore County All Honors. They've played in our pit musical. They have also been an aide for our Patriot Band and has been seen helping out day in and day out. They are currently the senior drum major of the Patapsco Marching Band. And I think at this point, we all know who this is. So I'd like to congratulate the John Philip Sousa Band Award to Miss Maddie Murray. Congratulations. At this point, I would like to pass it over to Mr. Byers, who is going to present the National School Choral Award.
Okay, I'd like to read a brief description of the award. The National School Choral Award is the highest honor for high school choral performers. It recognizes the dedication and musical achievement of the top choral student. This year's National Choral Award goes to a student who exemplifies excellence in music, as well as in the classroom. This year's recipient has quietly led by example each and every day. She is the epitome of what it means to be a professional as a young musician. As a member of chamber choir, Great Expectations, gospel choir, vocal jazz, and Tri-M, she was always willing to go the extra mile and do what was needed to be done for the good of the group. Vocally, she has always had a tremendous sense of pitch with a range including a high C, but more importantly, she was always willing to do what was needed to be done behind the scenes to help everything keep running smoothly in the vocal program. She is a kind person who exemplifies excellence in everything she undertakes. Congratulations to this year's recipient of the National Choral Award. It goes to Paige Bates. Congratulations, Paige. And I'd like to turn it over to Mrs. Milano, who will be presenting the National School Orchestra Award.
All right, so the National Orchestra Award is a counterpart to the Sousa Band Award. Introduced in 1968, it is the highest honor which can be bestowed upon a member of the high school orchestra to recognize excellence in playing and contributions to the ensemble. This award is being presented to one of the most hardworking students I've ever had the pleasure of teaching. I am selfishly really sad that the student is graduating, but I know that they are off to bigger and better things. This student has participated in several ensembles throughout their time at Patapsco, and their leadership, professionalism, and talent never went unnoticed. The student has been super reliable over the past 4 years, and I could always trust the student to run a rehearsal and to keep everyone in line, all while still being respectful. Although this student is moving on to their next chapter, I'm really excited to see what comes next. This award goes to Sentia Cole. Congratulations. And next, I'm going to pass it over to Ms. Foster to present the Excellence in Musical Theater Award.
I have the privilege to announce the Excellence in Musical Theater Award, and it is my honor to announce this year. This year's recipient has distinguished qualities that make them a superior person on stage and off. You can always find this student willing to help whatever task given to them. I know this student personally has spent many hours for me organizing robes for the gospel choir in the uniform closet. You can also find this student practicing choreography in their free time or studying for their role. This person has worked very hard in every role given to them and shines as a pillar in the class of 2020 senior class, excuse me. This person is a member of Patapsco's Educators Rising program, and I can't wait to see what kind of impact they will also make in their role of education. From their roles in The Wedding Singer, High School Musical, to their lead in the role of the Awesome 80s Prom, to their fierce yet funny role as a servant in the Russian Mafia for the musical Matilda, to even serving outside of the school community at Legends of the Fog, it is my pleasure to award this year's Excellence in Musical Theater Award to Nyla Kabahe. And now I'll be turning it back to Miss Milano.
All right, so the Outstanding Achievement Awards is presented to one instrumental and one vocal senior who have been an intricate member of the music department. The recipient has been actively involved in many performing ensembles throughout all 4 years at Patapsco and has demonstrated dependability, reliability, and dedication to the department. This award will be announced and presented at the farewell assembly. So now, up next, we are going to start our senior slideshow presentations.
So we are really glad to present a couple of videos to you. The first one is a special video that we are premiering this evening that GE created to wish our seniors well. And then we are going to also be showing the vocal and the instrumental slideshows that were created by several seniors, and they worked really hard to do this despite not being able to be together. So without further ado, here is Come Alive.
Stumble through your days, drop your head down low. The sky's a shade of gray, like a zombie in a maze. You're asleep inside, but you can't shake awake. 'Cause you're just a dead man walking, thinking that's your only option. But you can flick the switch and brighten up your darkness. Sun is up and the colors blinding. Take a world and redefine it. Leave behind your never mind. You'll never be the same. Come alive, come alive. Go and light your light. Let it burn so bright. Reaching out to the sky. And it's open wide. You're electrified. And the world becomes a fantasy. And you're running. You could ever be. You're dreaming with your eyes wide open. And you know you can't go back again to the world that you were living in. 'Cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. So come alive. See it in your eyes. You believe that light that you need to hide your face. Afraid to step outside. So you lock the door, but don't you stay that way. You're living in your shadows. You're thinking of how that goes. Once you see it go, you'll never, never be the same. A little bit of light that's striking. Follow up to keep on shining. You feel the truth is on you. You cannot be afraid. Come alive, come alive. Go and light your light. Let it burn so bright. Reaching out to the sky. And it's open wide. You're electrified. The world becomes a frenzy. And you're running through the heavens. You're dreaming with your eyes wide open. You know you can't go back again to the world that we were living in. You're dreaming with your eyes wide open. So come alive. Come on, come on, come in, come on.
Great job, GE. Oh, it's going to play again. Okay. So now we will watch the instrumental video.
Noah. Yeah. You are.
So right now it's just a video showing.
Looks like you're pretty lit up.
Oh, I moved the camera away from the windows. I fixed it.
Are you? Is your?
It was like for all of my senses. I tried prices so expensive. Like what is all of my expenses? She had a piece of her every entrance. We had a dinner movie, fire up the tubing. Great fight with this girl who's closer to me. I can't believe she got me boogie. Her really intelligent, really prove me. Let's do it again. You don't know what I said. You don't wanna be more than a friend. Do you? Nice to This isn't my first one, but when our relationship fell around the graduated with love, certificate paid. She want a lover and he stimulate the body and gently. Don't let me straight up in your life. You love me slowly if you want. I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this pain. And the way I feel, can't stand it. Maybe I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this pain. And the way I feel, can't stand it. Maybe I don't understand it. Girl, you're making it hard for me. 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 I don't understand it. You're changing, but I can't stand it. My heart can't take this pain. I feel can't stand it. Maybe I don't understand it. You're changing, but I can't stand it. My heart can't take this pain. I feel can't stand it. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, You know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by. You know how I feel. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. As you may see, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun.
Kevin. Kevin, look at me.
That's what I mean.
Look. Yes, ma'am. Do you have a second spare?
There's a kind of a girl who can send your heart whirling away. But those are the kind you don't happen to find every day. You need smart ones, tough ones, just good enough ones. They're fine, kid, go out there, enjoy. But in all of your life, you get only 3 shots at the real McCoy. And this one could be one of the great ones. This one could be one of the ones you won't forget. If the stars in her eyes make your confidence rise like a rocket that's ready to blow, then she...
Well, thank you, students who put together the slideshow for both instrumental and vocal. We really enjoyed that. At this time, I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening for our 2020 Music Department Awards. Thank you, students, for your hard work and dedication to the music department, and thank you, parents, family, and friends for your continued support. We hope that everyone stays safe and healthy during this time, and we look forward to when we can make and share music in person together again. Thank you very much and have a nice evening.